if this is the first time you're seeing me or if you're a faithful follower, this could very well be finding you for a reason. I want to show you guys something that I've been working on, and I haven't said anything about it on here, but I finally have it in my hands and I can't wait to show you guys this. It is the Sun-Kissed Angels tarot deck. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so much fun to make. I literally here's how it started. I sat down to order a restock of my Sun and Soul tarot deck, and right before I hit purchase, I just heard this little voice in my head saying, make a new deck, and I was like, I wonder, like, what will I make it about? And then I heard angels. Everyone loves angels. Angels love us. Angels are all around us. And then I had to incorporate, of course, my tropical beachy love. I mean, look, even my shirt says beachy. So that's how this was birthed. Sun-Kissed Angels tarot deck. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some of the decks you can see. So first of all, it comes with a guidebook. A cute little guidebook with a palm tree on it, of course. And the thing that I like about this guidebook is that the definitions are just short, sweet, to the point. So when you are using this deck, you can really use your intuition and you're not too heavily influenced by the book. Okay, because I think that reading tarot really just boils down to having a slight definition of what the card means, but really letting the card speak to you. Okay, now for the deck, this is the back, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's white, and then there's just like a faint little palm tree there. I just kind of like the subtle look of that. My other deck is like bam, gold, and this is just like a subtle little palm tree, and so I really liked that. Now, every single card has an angel on it, okay? Look at this. We have the devil, okay, with the red wings and like the palm trees. And a lot of these cards, I tried to tie in like the symbolic, like the traditional tarot. So that way, if you're new to tarot and you're learning to read, you can kind of pull some of the, like the symbols, like you'll recognize the symbols is what I'm trying to say. So here we have the Hermit, okay? Just like on the traditional deck, it's like a man in gray. He has his hood up. It's all dark around him, but he has light. Same thing, Angel, he's dark, and then there's just that light behind him. Then I also put the constellation of Virgo up in the sky because the Virgo, or the Hermit card, correlates with Virgo. So there's that little Easter egg there. Okay, look at that. We have the Knight of Wands, and the card is oranges and yellows because the wands have to do with fire. Okay, so that symbology is in there for you guys. Let's find some of my favorites though, because there's really just some really, really good ones that I love. The Seven of Cups. Look at that. It's like this angel admiring the cups on the beach, but they have light coming out of them. Okay. Everything that's brought to you is divine, and I feel like that's kind of like the symbology there. Look at the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, she is so lovely, so pretty. Here we have the Ten of Cups, and it's a happy family. There's cups, they're in the tropics. Now this is the one that's on the cover, but it's the Magician. And I was trying to figure out like who should be on the cover, and I don't know, he just was it for some reason. This might resonate for some of you. He has a presence to him. Then we have, I love this one. Look at how pretty. This is the Four of Wands. You see it's like this angel couple riding on an elephant. So pretty. I mean, they're all pretty, but I'm just showing you some of my very favorite ones. The Moon. Okay, I sat there and I put every little sparkle in that ocean. It took a long time to make this card, but it was worth it because look at how beautiful it is. Beautiful night swim in the ocean. We have the Two of Cups, which is the card for soulmates, right? That's why I put all the pink in there. Yeah, this was just, I did this in a week. And so I just sat and I just, nonstop. The Queen of Pentacles, right? The World. And when I'm doing this card, I kind of chose it. Oh, there's the eyelashes. But I kind of chose this one to be just like a close-up of like God's face or Jesus's face, whatever you resonate with. Because I just feel like that is an energy that has complete knowledge. And that is symbolic in the tarot because the World card is the end of the Fool's journey. Like it's like the Fool is like we start off and we don't know much, but then we gain all this knowledge and finally we're the world. So I thought that was very suitable to have like a God presence on the card, or like Jesus. What else do we have here that I love? Look at the Fool. It's like, I love it because it's like we're jumping off that cliff, but we're flying. And I feel like that is beautiful to do with like new beginnings. It's like, take the risk. You might fly. Okay, what do we have here that I love? I mean, I love all of them, obviously. Here we have the Lovers, Angels on the Beach. We have Strength. So pretty with the lion, but it's a little girl. I like the contrast there with like little, because it's like that Virgo energy, little innocent girl with it with a strong strength Leo energy. I liked that. Then we have the Six of Cups, two little baby angels on the beach. Okay. Let's see. We have Death, an angel with black wings. The Tower, another lighthouse, just like in my Sun and Soul deck. Then we have Judgment. Okay, so in my Sun and Soul deck, you know, we have my daughter, and she's the one that's on the Sun card. But this one, that's me and Jesus is walking together. Now, for those of you who don't know the backstory of this picture, whenever I went to Florida, I was pregnant with my very last baby, and it was raining all day. Like when we went to take these photos on the beach, it was raining. So every single photo was like cloudy, dreary. And then right before we left, I was like, I'd like to get just like one photo of me being pregnant. And so I went out in the water, and literally for like 2 seconds, the clouds parted, the sun came out, and we captured this photo. And it was like amazing. And in that moment, I just had this like feeling, like I felt like God was with me. It felt like a divine moment. Like it just was so beautiful. It was like I was in heaven for a second. Okay, so fast forward, maybe like a year later, I'm looking online and I come across this photo, and it's this photo of Jesus. And it's this photo where he's walking on the beach, the sunset beach, and he's looking at something. And I was like, that looks like the picture of me on the beach. And so what I did was I merged the two photos together, and they fit perfectly. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that reminds me of like that feeling I had. I think that was Jesus himself showing me by giving that picture, putting that picture in my path to show me I was with you on the beach. So I was trying to make the perfect Jesus card, and then I was like, that should be it, because that was a beautiful moment. And this is my deck after all. So we have Temperance and the water there with dolphins jumping in the background. This one, the King of Cups, who else would it be other than Jesus? But he's kind of sexy, but that's okay. This is the tropical version. Maybe he gets hot in that robe and he needs to take it off, right? Okay, we have the Three of Swords. Some swords stuck in the sand. Ooh, a little face wanted to like pop up there. Okay, we're getting close to the end. But tell me which one's your favorite. Like, which card is your favorite? The Star. Ooh, that is so pretty. I like this because in the traditional deck, she's getting water from like a pond and like, you know, pouring it. And I like this because it's like we're getting our information. We're giving our stuff from like light energy. So instead of like the traditional deck of like, oh, the water bearer, this is like angels using light energy to give you. Like I'm filling up your cup, but with like the light of love. Okay. Yes, I mean, those are also good. But the Queen of Cups, beautiful angel on the beach there. And yeah, they're all great. Let me know which one was your favorite though. And if you are interested in this deck, I'll link it right there.